What's going on YouTube? It's Donnie B all day. It's raining outside, so I'm going to do a little intro indoors of something that you are going to probably hate as much as I do. Let me show you something. Every single person on the planet knows what this is, right? This is the K-bar fighting knife. This one is obviously U.S. Army. U.S. Army. And it is awesome steel, awesome blade. It is what it is, man. This is freaking popular for a reason. It is badass for a lot of years of badassness. But they decided at K-Bar, they said, how can we improve on badass? Well, they found a way. They made this guy. This is the K-Bar Big Brother. Holy shit, it's freaking awesome. So I love what they did with the serrate here, where they put it on the spine rather than on the blade. I love how the blade is just so beefy and it extends from the handle. I mean, this coming out that far is just awesome. All of the building, the construction is pretty much identical. What I like better about this one, however, is that it actually is more like a fighting knife. This is been known as the ultimate fighting knife for a long time, but when you have so much weight in the rear compared to the front, it really doesn't make that great of a fighting knife. The steel, however, is fantastic, which is the same steel on this one. Oh, but wait, we're not talking about this one either. That's odd. So if you have the K-Bar and you have the K-Bar Big Brother, what could we possibly be bringing up? And that is the little brother. It's not a K-Bar. It's a piece of shit. But check this out. All right. So this thing is the, what is it? The Defender Xtreme 5-inch blade, 9-inch overall. This thing, it's, let me see, get it in there. It's 9 inches of puny piece of crap. Now, look at here. The spine extends out past the ridge line of the handle, and the actual blade stays even. That's kind of opposite. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it in there, but you can see exactly how there's no blade all the way until here, and you just have that little pin, and it's got it, like, you see that little dot right there? I don't know if that's actually it, if it actually goes to there or not, but holy Jesus, this thing sucks. It's the Tactical Team Self-Defense and Security, right? You know what that means? It's a piece of crap. So you have this cool looking sawback spine, and you know, it's got a nice little edge on it. I don't know. You know, I use this for like as a what do you call it? Letter opener. That's literally what I use it for. It does better work on a letter than it does on an arm hair, because I don't think I removed a single hair on that. This thing is really crappy. It is so tiny to hold in your hand. It's just crazy. The way they sell it, and you do your research before you buy one, and that's what I did. And I thought, well, that's awesome. It's hilarious. And I wanted to get it just so I can put it next to the other two, and you know, because I thought it would look cool. Having, let's see. Just scared the shit out of the cat. All right, so, I mean, right? You have these three. They kind of look cool together. It's like a whole little family, you know? It's like Papa Bear, Mama Bear, Baby Bear. Only this is more like a fucking koala than a fucking brown bear, I'll tell you that. It is horrible. Now, it is stainless steel, but it's probably the cheapest stainless steel that you're ever going to find. This coating on there, it just looks to me like some kind of black paint almost. It's really, really cheaply done. And there's a reason, because it's what is it? Oh, $9.95 is the price. I was messing in my head. I was trying to think of how much it exactly cost. It was $9.95, and you think, wow, that's a really good deal. You're getting a, and when you see it in the pictures, you know, you're not seeing it against anybody's hand. They show you like this cool angle like this, and you're like, wow, that looks like an awesome knife. And really, the pictures freaking do it justice. It doesn't do itself justice. It's a piece of crap. Normally, I would test them, you know, and do some really good tests on it. This one, I have a feeling if I did anything too strenuous, this is going to snap because there's almost nothing holding this blade on. Does that mean I'm not going to test it? Well, no, of course I'm going to test it. But let me tell you, chopping, I really don't trust it not snapping. So I'm going to have to find some kind of tasks that this bad boy can handle. And as far as the wrap, I do believe it is real leather. It actually, I brought it close to you. Here, smell it. It's real leather. Oh, it smells so good. Let's look at this sheath. I guess it's leather. Yeah, it's some kind of leather. But the leather here is better than the leather here, without a doubt. This does the job of holding it, you know. But the sheath is probably, I was just going to say it's just as cheap, but it's probably just as good as the actual knife. Instead of leather separator here, it's like a foam. It's wicked squishy. And I mean, I guess worst comes to worst, you could use it as a pillow while you're camping. Holy crap, this thing sucks. So what we're going to do is, maybe I'll go out there today. I was going to wait until the rain let up or wait until tomorrow. But I know you're totally excited to see this. So, see, I lost my light. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this outside in the rain. And I mean, if anything, I'm pretty sure that I can throw it. So, so let's go take out the mini non-K bar and see what we can do with the Defender Xtreme Tactical Team. I care so little about this knife, I forget what it's called every single time I pick it up. I have to read it. All right, let's go have some fun. All right, guys, so here we are out in the rain, and I'm going to take a whack at a plastic bottle with this thing. Now, you know what's crazy is I am carrying a $200 cold steel frickin' Recon Scout and 01 steel. Thing's badass, and I'm testing this piece of crap. How do you like that? All right, so let's see. I have confidence that because it's an edged weapon, it should at least cut the bottle, but I don't know how well we're going to get here. Guys, oh wait, I didn't see any water coming out, but I just heard it. There we go. I see a little drip. We're gonna try that again. Dude, it barely did a fucking thing. All right, let's try that again. I'm gonna go a little bit lower to the soft part. I've never had a water bottle fail. Look at this. You guys, dude. Oh my gosh, that is so sad. Stay with me now, people. I can't do that. It's like I feel like I have to put it out of its misery. All right. Yeah. Cold steel. That gets the job done. Okay, so test one. Pathetic. What I do for you guys, I'm getting soaked out here. Okay, so we're gonna try to move a little skin, and while it's doing it, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pushing with this thing. It's while it feels sharp, it's not sharp. It is kind of crappy. One thing it should do well is feather stick, but this is why I use this thing as a letter opener, because it's not good for much else. Wow, and I said what it should do well is feather stick. Well, I got those so far, but that's that green skin. That's not even wood yet. And then there's, and we have some kind of. All right, wait a second, guys. If you haven't gone to the gym in 3 weeks and you need a quick workout, feather stick with this, because it is an absolute bitch. All right, so let's see if we can. I want to be able to get in. frame, but I don't want to take you guys out of the rain here. All right, let's see. Does it chop? Oh yeah, it chops, man. It chops great. It takes 30 whacks to move a 1/4 inch of fucking soft wood. This sucks. Let's do some more. Okay, this thing is so horrible that I think what we're gonna do is move right to throwing, because so far it's failing every test. I'm hoping that it will at least throw. Now the problem is, guys, it's crazy, crazy light. So getting it in flight, I'm surprised it didn't break in half. All right, let's try again. Wow. All right, here's the thing. See that? Look at this. That's turning. I'll hold this still and I'll turn the blade. That's off one throw, guys. One throw. All right. It's so hard to find out where this balance point is because it's so light. All right, so it's stuck. I changed the grip on that one, and just pulling it out of the tree, it feels like it's going to pull apart. I'm going to try it one more time. Okay. Now that I know the grip, I could probably throw this all day as far as being able to, but that's technical term is no bueno, right? I believe this is just I'm assuming it's just a rat tail with threaded. I'm gonna actually, since it's already loose, why not? Let's check out the construction of this bad boy. Oh yeah, that sure is. So holy shit, is this cheap. All right, so here we have it. This is what's holding that blade together. This, I don't even know what the fuck this is for. There's nothing in it, so it's kind of useless, right? I almost have never, I don't think I've ever owned a knife this cheap. So this little round part in there that I thought was, you know, this sticking to the end, and just paint it over. No, I don't know what that little bubble's for, but what I'm gonna do is I'll throw some blue stuff on there and tighten that down a little better so it doesn't loosen, and I'll continue to use this as a letter opener, and I might even use it as a fun thrower, but for the dartboard. And once I put some Loctite on that, that won't come undone, especially if I'm using it for the dartboard. And I have that an M-Tech, the double-edged one that I did for you guys as well, and that is the same kind of thing. It's a lightweight thrower that can be used as a letter opener or a thrower, and not much more. And that's exactly what this is. So here we have the Defender Xtreme Tactical Team 9-inch. Find it on eBay for $9.95 knife. If you want something to keep in your back pocket because you have to walk through the alley to get home and you're afraid, you know what? I wouldn't tell you that this isn't going to help you protect yourself. There is no bushcrafting skills that this is going to be useful for. There's no survival skills outside of a mini fighting knife. You know, I mean, there's no difference. You can defend yourself with a butter knife if you had to. This will do a better job than that, especially with these little ridges here coming out of the skin. You know, coming out, if you have to stab and then retract, that might cause a little damage. But for me, it's just going to be cutting open some paper in the house and just tossing it every now and then. I think I'm going to throw this a little bit more, especially now that I have the grip down. It was really easy to figure out. All I did is I put my my middle finger right along the base here, so I used that as a stopper. I put my index finger forward and my thumb on the side and threw it that way. Because it's so light, I didn't want to choke up on the grip, and because the weight is so rear heavy, I didn't want to throw it on the blade. But it was also 5 yards, so it depends on the distance. If I backed up a little bit, I might have changed that grip. As for a 5-yard throw, this worked out fine. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, it sucks for a knife, but it's cool for a novelty. So that's it. You got $9.95, and you know, you'd rather buy one of these than put, you know, fucking gallon of gas in your car. go ahead. But otherwise, get it just for the smell of the fucking handle, because that leather smells good. All right, guys. Well, I am Donnie B all day, and until next night.